We're third in the championship and a win today will lift us back into the top two. Hello everyone, I'm Dan. Welcome to part 14 of FM21 Sleeping Giants here on Reesy FC. We're in season 2, managing Sunderland back in the Sky Bet Championship. Hope you're all doing very well. Let's jump straight into the episode then and show you exactly what we've been doing since you was last with us. Things have been going pretty well because we're still in the promotion race after 19 games. So you was last with us for the Norwich City at home game. Quite a remarkable game, wasn't it? Down to 10 men, then 1-0 down, and then we managed to managed to get ourselves in front again for 2 Liam Delap goals. Now, Liam Delap's goals have dried up a little bit, but he is still the Championship's top scorer. He started to score a few in recent weeks once again. After that Norwich game, we played Coventry City away from home, a comfortable 2-0 victory, and it was Niall Ennis on the score sheet twice to give us that win. It was then a disappointing defeat at home to Fulham at the Stadium and Light. It was a 3-1 defeat. We was 1-0 down, managed to get ourselves back into it. Then we tried to just go a little bit more attacking to go and find a winner. Ultimately, Fulham picked us off on the counter-attack. So it was a 3-1 defeat there. We've got to remember the quality from Fulham coming down from the Premier League. A bit like the Norwich game. They still got a bit of a Premier League side. Barnsley as well was a 1-0 victory away from home. It started a little unbeaten run. We're 5 games unbeaten now. So Barnsley was a good victory there. It was Liam Delap in the 25th minute. We played Preston as well at home. Lyndon Gooch getting on the score sheet. It was down to 10 men again. We like to get sendings off, don't we? It was Luke O'Nien this time. Preston were in good form. So it was a very good victory over them. Then it was 2 disappointing results. Stoke at home was disappointing. It was a very late goal. Tyrese Campbell scoring in the 92nd minute. It was a defensive mistake. We cleared it, hit the back of a defender, and it looped over the keeper, and it was just a little tap in for Tyrese Campbell. It was a crazy goal in the 92nd minute. We should have 2 extra points really. Swansea as well was another game. We was 1-0 up very early on and we just couldn't capitalise. We couldn't go and get that second goal. We started playing in these 2 games, a 4-4-2, playing Delap and Niall Ennis up top together. But they just don't seem to... We brought them on in one of the episodes, I think, played them together and then played the 2 up there and we scored a couple of goals. But when they start, it just doesn't seem to work out. Delap had a 6.2 rating there. Niall Ennis 6.3. We just couldn't get ourselves back on the score sheet after Andre Green's opener. So it finished 1-1. We then went to Cardiff and with a couple of draws you're thinking, can we bounce back or are we going to go on a little bit of a slump? But it was a fantastic performance. Should have been more. It shouldn't have been. Cardiff are quite lucky to have 2 goals, to be honest. It should have been 3 or 4-0, but ultimately it was 3-2. We've started to leak in a couple of goals, which is a little bit concerning. 4 goals conceded in the last 3, but we're scoring goals, which is huge. So Blackburn Rovers up next today. Of course, last year's Sleeping Giant, the FM20 Sleeping Giant series with Blackburn, we managed to get them within a whisker. It was literally to the last kick of the game. We was 1 kick away from the Premier League title in the 5-year challenge there. But, of course, we conceded a late equaliser, which meant the title was ripped away from us on that last day of the season. So today is Blackburn Rovers. We also, in other news, drew Everton in the FA Cup. So that's on New Year's Day away at Goodison Park. What a game that'll be. That will be the next episode. And this is where we do sit. As I mentioned, a win today will lift us back into the top 2. And that is because Norwich played last night. And they must have... let's have a look. What was the score there? Norwich City. They won 2-1 against informed Preston. A draw would have been nice, but... we take it. Norwich win. We're still in our hands. We can go back into the top 2. And there's still such a long way to go. We just did not expect to be in this race for promotion this early on. But we've caught up Crystal Palace. Palace's form has slumped a little bit. And they lost again last week. So now we're 3 points behind Crystal Palace. They were 8 points clear at one stage. Only about 3 games ago. So they have slumped a little bit. Let's get straight into the game then. This is the team we've selected. We finally got... we still haven't actually got the back 4 sorted yet. Willis is still injured today, so we haven't had our best back 4 for a while, but this is it. Butland in goal, Clark right, Hughes and 09, Scowen and Power in midfield, Green, Maguire, Gooch and Liam Delap up top. Hopefully the boys can do it all today and get us another 3 points. We're going to ask the assistant here. I've been trusting the assistant, although he doesn't want to do anything with Bradley Dack. I think we press Bradley Dack because his shooting's ridiculous from long range, and that's what we're going to do. The assistant seems to be doing okay with the OIs. I normally do it myself, but it depends what level of football. If you've got a decent assistant manager, then you can trust them to do it. And I think, he's missed a trick with Bradley Dack there. Right, we're going to say to the boys, I expect nothing from a win from this match, but why not? We need to win this match. We're at home. We need to we keep dropping the odd points at home, and it'd be nice to win at the Stadium of Light once again. We are underway here. As I said, a win will take us into the top 2. It will be phenomenal if we can do that. Ball going forward, looking for Liam Delap, can't find him. Rothwell picks it up. Rankin Costello looking for Townsend over the top. That is Andros Townsend. We tried to sign him in the summer, but he opted for Blackburn Rovers. Delap overturns the ball now. It's still Liam Delap. He's into the box. Surely he can score. Liam Delap, good effort. It was saved, but he scores the rebound. 6 minutes in, the Black Cats lead against Blackburn Rovers. Lovely stuff. Poor defending. It's poor play, really. The ball back to Lenihan. I can't remember. Didn't see who it was from, but Delap's effort. He should have scored there. It was a poor effort, to be fair. And Kaminsky just ricocheted it. He parried it straight back into the danger area where Liam Delap was always going to chase it in, and it is 1-0 here to Sunderland as it stands. We're back in the top 2 and hunting down Crystal Palace, which is nice. Good ball in, looking for Rankin Costello. Delap on the turn again. He's got the pace to get away from this Blackburn defence, and he has done again. No support in the middle. Delap, and he hits the side netting. He just didn't have anyone in the middle to square it to, unfortunately. That is the benefit of having 2 strikers. But Delap and Ennis both like to be a lone striker, I've discovered. Good start to the game for us, though. Palace are obviously drawing because they're still 1 point clear of us. It would be nice if they drop points. Imagine if we finish this top of the table. It would be lovely. Lenihan's effort, and that was a whisker away, wasn't it? That should have been a goal there. Blackburn rather unlucky not to score from that set piece. I think if he hits the target there, he scores. I don't think Butland was getting anywhere near it. Pickering on the ball now for Blackburn. Rothwell to Travis. Half an hour gone here. Kieran Clark is at Blackburn as well. Plays it into Travis, who's got acres of space here. Out wide to Nyambe, who was great for us last year, wasn't he? And Rankin Costello's effort, and he should have scored, Rankin Costello. And a couple of let-offs here for us. We're going to demand a bit more from the boys for the last 15 minutes. When I demand more, a few players don't like it when we're winning, but I just want them to notch it up a gear, We're going to demand more. Come on, boys. You've got to be better than this if we want to hold on to the lead. That's all it is. A little push. A little positive push, shall we say. Maguire's ball in, looking for Andre Green and Delap in the middle, but Kaminsky comes out, saves. He goes long, looking for Townsend. Blackburn have committed a few players forward here. And Nyambe, we need to deal with this, boys. Hughes manages to recover the ball. Scowen to 09. Over the top, looking for Delap. Kieran Clark defends that very well. If he didn't intercept that, he would have had a one-on-one chance, Delap, and probably would have scored. Pickering into the box now. It's going to be a penalty, and that's a stupid challenge from Luke 09. And it's an opportunity here for Blackburn against Jack Butland, who of course we had at Blackburn last year and who's the penalty king. Walker steps up and he scores. Butland no chance. It is Sunderland 1, Blackburn 1, and that means we are currently, as it stands, 3rd in the Championship, and which is still great, isn't it? Even if we draw or lose this, we'll be 3rd. Amazing stuff. But there's a great strike from Walker. No chance for Butland. And right on the stroke of half time, that's shocking. So we're going to say we're not happy with it, boys. Come on. I'm not going to change anything in the way of tactics. I think we're doing okay. We're making chances, but Blackburn are creating a lot of chances as well. It's just this right-hand side. Look, Hughes and 09 not doing very well over there. Right, Dak on the ball now. He's been quite quiet today. Hopefully we can keep him quiet in the second half. Townsend coming forward. Rankin Costello on the overlap and a shot. And what is going on over this right-hand side? It's much better with Mitch Clark over here. We're going to bring Luke 09 off. And we're going to put Rocher on, who's been moaning about lack of football. So we said to him, OK, we'll give you some football. We started him in the last game and he was shocking. And he comes on the bench here to try and prove himself today. We're going to encourage the boys now. Come on, boys, go out there and go and get us a second goal and a winner. It won't be too long before we bring Niall Ennis on. We're into the 76th minute now. Do I put Niall Ennis up top? I think we will. Chris Maguire's not having a good one. We're going to put Ennis up top with Delap. Hopefully they can just start learning to play together. They usually play better when we're like a 4-2-4 like this. I've been looking at a flat 4-4-2, but we're going to keep like this because we want to go and win this game. Hopefully we won't leave ourselves too open at the back, but I want to be positive at home. I want us to win football matches at the Stadium of Light in front of our home fans. Kaminsky goes long. Can we win this? Travis, it's gone all over the top. Bradley Dack is in. He's going to score, isn't he? Dack, it's a terrible effort. And what on earth happened there? We just misjudged the flight of the ball. It was ridiculous. Really poor defending. Pickering with a corner now for Blackburn Rovers. Whips one in. Cleared away. No, it's not. Lenihan gets there again. And Jack Butland saves. They've had their chances massively, haven't they? Blackburn Rovers. We'll go attacking. Why not? 4-2-4 attacking. Right. Throws it straight to Inyambe. Bradley Dack's going to have the opportunity here. And it's Roshia who's robbed Bradley Dack of the ball rather than intercepted it. Hughes to Mitch Clark. Come on, boys. One chance. We've got two fantastic strikers up top. Play them through. Make them score goals. Scowen on the ball now. Just dwelling on the ball. What is Scowen doing there? The boys are quite tired, a few of them. Power, Gooch are knackered. That's not great when you're playing a gegenpress style. Cleared by Roshia. Ennis picks up the ball. Ennis now, fresh legs. He's through on goal. Can Ennis score? And it's a poor effort. It's so tame again. Kaminsky saves. And so frustrating when we do that. We are going to look at staying on feet because we've got a lot of yellow cards. I feel like there's another chance coming. Maybe not. It's full time. I think, well, if you look at the stats as well, I think it'll back it up. I think that's a fair result. Blackburn had a couple of really good opportunities though, so we are going to say to the boys, I mean, this is a bit of a tough one. I'm going to say we're happy with the performance overall. We just got to be a bit wary of how many opportunities Blackburn had. A lot of them though was from set pieces. But this is the table at the end of this round of games this week. After 20 games, we're third in the league, a point behind Norwich City, 5 points behind Crystal Palace, who swept aside Stoke City 3-0. And we still absolutely take this. It's really tight though, isn't it? We're 6 points clear of 7th place Preston, who have fallen away a little bit now. But between us and Fulham is 5 points. Long way to go though. And as I said before that, we will come back for the game at Goodison Park away at Everton. So there'll be 5 championship games in between this episode and that one. We do play QPR and we've got 4 straight away games in the championship. Sheffield United, Derby County, Ipswich Town and Bournemouth. I mean, it's going to be a tricky spell, isn't it, for the rest of December. So yeah, come back New Year's Day away to Everton. Bit of a just see how we get on against a Premier League club. I think they might turn us over big time. But you got to remember, we're kind of League One, half Championship teams. It will be a tough game away at Everton, but free hit, we'll go there and give it our best, and hopefully we can get ourselves into the 4th round. So guys, if you did enjoy that episode, please leave a like down there for me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video, and thank you very much for watching. We'll see you Wednesday for the game against Everton. Bye bye.